You know, a turkey around the holidays is really delicious, but a perfect gravy really makes a meal. And if you ever notice, there's never enough of it. So I've got a great game plan for you to make a really beautiful turkey gravy that's going to be plenty, and it doesn't matter how many people are coming by because you are going to have enough. Now we got a couple of pots right here, and I'm going to walk you through the whole process. But what we're going to start off with first is actually what's going to thicken the gravy itself. We're going to make a roux. I got about 4 tablespoons of butter here. All right, I'm just going to drop this right into the bottom of the pot and let that start to melt. We're going to add around 2.5 big tablespoons of just some regular all-purpose flour. All right, so take this, guys, kind of dump it right on top, and just let everything start to melt together. Now what we're gonna do is take a big wooden spoon, all right, and we're just gonna stir all the ingredients together, right, the butter and the flour, and what we're gonna do is kind of make a really great binder that's gonna suspend the gravy and also make it nice and thick, and the butter's gonna make it nice and rich as well. All right, stir it all together. All right, and then we're just gonna put it on the back burner and just kind of let it start to toast for a little bit. I wanna cook out some of the starchy flavor from the flour. All right, put it right in the back burner. All right, perfect. And this is also a great thickening agent for any soup that you ever wanna make too. It's a really great way to start. What we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna start on our stock. All right, so what we have here is a big saute pot. All right, now we're gonna add to this, we're gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil right in the bottom. All right, and add some great aromatic vegetables to it. We're gonna take a whole head of garlic, we're gonna split it right in half. All right, so go ahead and throw this into a pot. Now we're going to strain everything out anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we have the paper from the onions and the garlic. All right, so we've got onion. We're going to take this and cut this in 4 large pieces. All right, just like that. Now throw this right on top. Now carrots are really great thing if you're going to make a dark stock. It's going to give a lot of color. All right, once you start to caramelize, it's going to be really beautiful. Carrots going to go in. All right, you can't have a really good stock without some fresh herbs. And since we're talking about like some good cold weather food, we're talking about some good woody stemmed herbs. All right, so you got some rosemary, great flavor with this. Also some fresh thyme, maybe like a quarter of a bunch. And again, don't worry about the stems, we're gonna strain it all out. Also some sage, put some sage right on top. Again, we're just gonna take our spoon, and I'm gonna stir everything together, all right? It smells fantastic already. Now to this, we're gonna add some peppercorns, all right? The peppercorns are gonna keep it nice and savory. All right, it's gonna taste really good with everything else. All right, and not that many, maybe like 10 peppercorns right in the bottom. All right, it smells great. So we're talking about turkey and all those great flavors around the holidays. I actually took some turkey wings and roasted them in the oven, all right, at 375 degrees for about 45 minutes until they're nice and golden and roasted. Now take a look at those guys. You can almost snack on them already just as they are. All right, we're gonna take a spatula and I'm just gonna pull all of the roasted bits right off the bottom, all right, and also the fat and everything, because we're gonna strain it all out later, all right, and stuff it right on top. All right, now to this, all right, if you take a look at that, there's a lot of really great brown bits on the bottom. And if we're talking about making a stock, there's a lot of really great flavor in that, and we don't want to lose it. All right, so what we're gonna do is take some water, splash it right in the bottom. All right, now see how dark that becomes already? There's a lot of great flavor in that. Okay, so we're just gonna take our spatula and just kind of pull up some of those dark bits off the bottom. All right. I mean, this smells great already. All right, and then we're gonna pour that right on top. Look at that, beautiful. Right on top of our turkey wing. All right, now to this, we're gonna add some cold water. Now, it's really important when you make it a stock, you definitely wanna add cold water, because when you start it with cold water, you really extract all those great flavors, the carrots and a lot of the aromatics and the herbs, and especially the turkey. Just gonna let it simmer for a little while. Now, it's gonna reduce for about an hour and a half. And what we're gonna do is pass this to a strainer, and we've got a really beautiful brown stock. Now, this can be frozen. You can make this actually weeks in advance if you want to, right? It's got a great flavor to it, lots of its really rich color to it, and this is gonna be the base for our gravy. Now, to get back to the roux for a second. We have our beautiful roux here. All right, it's starting to toast just a little bit, all right? Again, it smells like buttered popcorn. Stir the whole thing together. All right, now what you want to do is you want to sort of vigorously whisk the hot stock into the roux itself. Just going to dump it in and just start to whisk out the lumps, okay? Now this is going to take a couple of minutes. The more you stir it, the smoother it's going to get. All right, that's it. Looks really beautiful. Let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and you got a great gravy. Look at the color. The aroma smells fantastic. We're gonna season it one more time. Just a little pinch of kosher salt right on top. Pull out all those great flavors from the stock. All right, some fresh cracked pepper, all right, which is always a great flavor with turkey. All right, and stir the whole thing together, guys, and that is it. You got a beautiful gravy, right? You can serve this in gravy boats all over the table, and everyone's absolutely gonna love it. And this is the final kicker. Take a look at this. Got a plate of turkey. We got some stuffing. All right, we got a little bit of cranberries. And what we're gonna do is take some of this beautiful gravy and just kind of pour it right over top of the turkey. Look at that. And that's it, guys. You got a beautiful gravy that's gonna make everybody swoon this year. Rich and delicious. And the great thing about it is you're gonna have plenty of it. Take a look at that, huh? Turkey with lots of homemade gravy on top of it. That is absolutely delicious, and you're gonna love it.